Welcome to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and Jon.
It's shake and bake time. Mary Beth accused me of waking her up to tell her that the Bulldogs lost, but she got up. It's just like she was the one that got out of bed and went to the bathroom. Why she went to the bathroom? Why not go to the bathroom in the bedroom? You know what I'm saying? She got up, opened the door. I hear the door open. I'm like, why is she awake? And then I hear her go across the hall to her bathroom. I'm like, my bathroom? I wouldn't even known. So I go back there, and I'm like, why are you up? She's like, I had to go to the bathroom. I said, the Bulldogs lost.
Yeah, rough night for Bulldogs fans, man.
And then they just made us keep losing.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because they're like, oh, we got to put time back on the clock. There's a second left.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to play this out because there could be something. So we just kept losing. We lost 3 times. We got to go through that loss just over.
It was a chaotic ending, man.
Over and over again.
I think we've started the show, man. This is it. We've been running.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and Jon.
Yes, sir.
Greetings, Earthlings, and locally hated everything.
Yeah.
You just insert what you hate there. I'm Chuck. That's Jon. Stranger Things is over.
Yep.
Maybe. There's a conspiracy.
I've seen something about a conspiracy about them coming out with an actual last episode on January 7th. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, we're just going to jump right into that part of that part of the notes, and we'll just back up. Man.
Yeah. No, go right ahead. Yeah.
We'll just back up. Look.
So we did watch the finale of Stranger Things. We're probably going to give away spoilers because that's how we roll. So if you don't want any, skip ahead by, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes.
Did you see my cousin's car?
No.
Okay. In the end, with where Hopper and Mike are sitting on the
the park bench.
The park bench. Okay,
yes.
They're in downtown Jackson.
Okay.
There's 80s cars everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
There is a black CRX that rides through town.
Really?
It actually rides through twice if you watch the whole sequence.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, that is my cousin's car. Like, you know when you see somebody's car and you're like, oh, that's...
Yeah, when you see it like out in the wild.
Yeah, you're like, oh, there goes Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, you just know their car.
You just know because you've been around this car. I've been around that car. So my cousin Betsy bought it new.
Mm-hmm.
And she kept it. And it's been in a barn its whole life. It's had one repaint.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's the car.
That's awesome. So it made the Stranger Things finale, dude.
Yeah. She had
That's
sold
so cool.
So her son got it. This was a few years ago. Her son got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were actually at Cook's lunchroom at Jackson, man, one of my friends. And we pulled into the park. I say parking lot loosely because it's just the parking around the place. It's not really a parking lot.
Right.
Cook's lunchroom is just a little shack. And
there's
parking in various spaces that you can. If you're not the one person that's parked beside the building, you have to walk across a street no matter where you park.
Right.
So anyway, we pull up beside the CRX. I'm like, oh, that's Betsy's car. And anyway, so Dad's worked on this car for years.
Mm-hmm.
And her son that got it passed away, and I think she sold it to someone in the area, but it's got to be her car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because there's not that many.
And they live in the area, right?
The whole family's from Jackson. So
yeah, that car had to have been theirs. That's so cool, man. That's really, really cool. Now, what did you think about the finale? Was it what you expected? Was it not what you expected? Did you enjoy the ending? What did you think, man?
It all went by so fast.
It did go by pretty fast. For a 2-hour finale, it went by pretty quickly.
I'm leaning that it's not done.
It seemed a little too good to be true, in my opinion. Like, it didn't. So, and this has kind of been my issue with this season altogether, with this last season altogether. It didn't feel like it built towards enough. Like, it didn't feel like the stakes were really high enough for me. Like, I don't know if I just would have lost investment or what it was, you know what I mean? But like, the stakes just didn't feel that high in this series, for the finale.
Here's the thing, that when I saw these conspiracies, there's two things that I didn't notice. The graduation robes. Is there a name for those?
No, we'll call them graduation robes.
There's a name for them.
Okay.
They were orange. That's the color they would have been. So they're saying that that's the color they would have been in Henry's time. That they would have been green in modern times.
So the school colors were wrong.
The school colors were wrong. They were retro. And you know where they're playing the game of D&D at the end, and they all go put their books up.
Yes.
When they pan back from the books, they show them in a different order.
Yes.
Than what they were put up there. Now,
yes.
Why did that happen? What does that mean?
Did you see what it spelt out in the different order?
Lies.
It spelt out X lie. So like Dimension X is a lie. Or something like that.
Something like that.
I dig the theory. I don't think there's anything behind it, though.
I don't either, but golly, it's convincing.
It would be a lot cooler if there was. You know,
I mean, they left you with nothing.
No, it was really too happy of an ending, in my opinion. Like, no main characters died this season, right?
Dude,
I mean,
okay. Let me ask you this, because you was convinced that one was going to get it.
Oh, I was convinced that a number of them were going to get it.
But there was one that you're like, Steve is done.
Steve's done. Yeah.
And
they had that moment.
I looked at Mary Beth and said, John's like, yes, I was right. And then
no, I could
seconds
tell,
later. No.
Yes, I could tell just because I could tell he was going to get caught. Like, I could just tell the way they did it, the cinematic
pause.
The big pause. Like, I just knew he was going to get caught. I was like, oh dang it,
he's not going to die. Commercial.
Yeah, they did that on purpose, right? On that late night show, they did that on purpose to make fans think that Steve was going to die in that part there. I don't know. The finale. Go on. Keep going.
And then they went. Then you just see the arm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's the kid with the lip, the teeth kid, the one with the curly hair?
Dustin.
Yes, Dustin. I'm like, well, it's not Dustin because he ain't got no shorts. He ain't got collarbones. He can't pull somebody off the.
No, it had to be a redemption arc for them two. For those two who had been kind of feuding, it had to be a redemption arc for them.
He could have been like, "See ya," and got the girl.
Yeah. You know what the whole finale reminded me of, Chucker, was like that one scene in Home Alone where he comes out the front door. And he's like, I'm not afraid anymore. You hear me? I'm not afraid anymore. And then he bumps into the big snow scooper dude, and he just runs back inside. That's what the whole series finale reminded me of, because they were they all just kept repeating, "We're not afraid." Not to steal from Matt and Shane's podcast, because they were just quoting this recently, but they should have had that Eminem song playing, I'm not afraid to take a stand, because that was the whole series finale. Was like, don't be afraid, everybody. We're gonna be all right.
We know Will's not afraid.
Yeah, Will is definitely not afraid. He's not afraid anymore because he had his big coming out moment, which was way too predictable and way too unnecessary, in my opinion. But yeah, again, I'm not super impressed with the finale. No major deaths. I know that sounds bad, but like I feel like the stakes just weren't there for me.
Right. Right. They, anytime you have a series that's been going on like that, there's always deaths in the finale that you're like, well, crap. Okay, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
That's how we're going to end it. But also, the Duffer Brothers are different.
that's true. That's true. They are. They are very different. And I'm not hating. It wasn't like a Soprano style ending. You know what I mean? I'm not like completely hating on them.
Did Tony die?
Don't stop.
Did Tony die? Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay. You think he died?
I think he died. Did 11 die?
No, I don't think Eleven's dead.
I don't either.
Not in the reality that we were given. Because
Right.
I was wondering, that, like, how come the sirens were doing their thing, but she was able to stand up, and normally she cannot stand up at all when that's going on.
Yeah. But there have been a number of plot holes as well.
Yeah. So there's
So,
so we're either the internet sleuths are working way too hard to give us the plot to just keep it going, and or the plot holes are just there because they got lazy.
I don't know. Maybe it's that hard to wrap up a series of this magnitude. But like,
Yeah.
there were just so many things, in my opinion, wrong with it. Like there were none of those demogorgon things. Like
At
none
the-
of those in the
right.
finale. Not a
None.
single one. Like what happened?
Did they run out?
Yeah.
I mean, you would think you would have had to battle a whole host of demogorgons,
Yeah. You'd think.
or even some worse stuff. And where's the mind flare?
Well, that thing at the end was the mind flayer, I guess, is what
Was
they're
it?
saying. Like that Vecna was inside that came to life and looked like a big old spider tarantula thing and was like, they're saying that was the mind flayer in Dimension X.
I don't know. I don't feel good about it.
And like one way I heard someone justify there not being any demogorgons in it was that that thing was made up of all of the dead demogorgons. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, and there's another thing, and they might just not have shown it, and it might have just been implied, but Delightful Derek, which we've got to go back and review who bet what on that.
Yeah.
But you know how the black smoke comes out of them when they unhook?
Yes.
They're saying that the black smoke did not come out of Delightful Derek.
Oh man, Derek stayed infected. His mind was broken.
Yeah.
Dude.
So
Is that how they keep it going? I don't know. You know, the Duffer Brothers have said that there's a lot of things in the works for like the Stranger Things universe. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
yeah, we've got what? We may be talking about the same thing next week.
We could be. We could be. If they happen to dude, if they did drop another finale, like a real finale where people just get murked left and right and it's like raw and real, that
Yeah.
would be awesome. Where it's
Yeah.
not like the fairy tale ending.
Right.
Oh, man, that would be the ending I would be impressed with.
It's hard to have like most sci-fi shows don't have a fairy tale ending.
No. No.
So now there's another thing I'm trying to figure out too.
Okay.
So, I'm in Jackson quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the scaffolding that was around the courthouse? Well, I'm calling it a courthouse because that's what it is in Jackson, but the Hawkins Library there at the end.
Yes. Yeah.
That's been up all summer. So I don't know if they were like doing
Probably
I don't know if it was
reshoots
for
and
the
stuff.
movie or I don't know if they were actually doing a restoration on the
Oh, right.
on the courthouse, because it's been like, I think this year's like a centennial year or one of them years in Jackson, like an anniversary year of something. So they've been kind of fixing things up, and then they had wrapped the freaking thing in Christmas lights.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they've spent some money this year, but so now I'm like,
man, do they like have to come in and get permission from a town like Jackson, like from the council, to be able to shut down the downtown area for filming and stuff like that? Like, or do they have to film on a very particular schedule? Like, do you know how any of that works?
I can tell you when they were filming Rectify and Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out that Crawford dude; he's a pretty good actor. So the city and the county basically gave them a open permit.
Oh, really?
Do what you need to do.
Shut down the streets when you need to.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
do the businesses just close at that point? Like,
so like when they were downtown filming,
mm-hmm.
They would compensate the businesses that were affected as part of the production cost. Yeah. So like when Safe House, and I know this because I've talked to the Safe House guy.
Mm-hmm.
When Safe House would be inconvenienced, they would, okay, you make this much a day, here's your day.
Yeah.
And then they would provide them coffee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I remember in Sonoya, when Walking Dead was filming there, they had like this gated off community. I can't remember what they called it.
I can't either.
It had a name though. But
Alexandria?
Anyway, there you go, something like that. Anyway, they like highly compensated the owners there, the homeowners, and because they had to let their grass grow like crazy high, and like had to do like they had to make it look like their houses were junk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so and they weren't allowed to come to their homes for long stretches of time.
Right. They were like, don't go outside.
Yeah.
If we're filming, you're stuck inside or outside, wherever you're at.
Yeah.
We decide to film.
I mean, they had like legit gates, like the gates that were shown in the series were actually there, and like if those got closed, you were in it, buddy.
Dude, Saturday it's weird because people are still walking around Sonoa with maps.
Oh yeah, like doing tours.
I drove through there Saturday afternoon because we needed a part for the race car, so it was like, okay, we got to run to Clint's. Which that was kind of nice because Clint wasn't even home. He's like, he looked at Charlie, texted Charlie, goes, you know where it's at, right? He goes, yeah, okay. Charlie didn't know where it was at. We had to go through we looked all over that container.
Oh, jeez.
But anyway, there was a woman walking around holding her map like,
yeah.
You know, and they're doing the same thing in Jackson. For Stranger Things, like it has become Hawkins, and I love it because Jackson, that's like my second home, and I just think it's cool watching it. It's like, oh, I've been there.
Yeah. There was one when I tried to look it up not that long ago. There was one, the buyer's house. They still had not disclosed the location of where the buyers lived, where Joyce and Will and whatever Jonathan.
Where that house is at I believe it's in Fayetteville, and you can take an Airbnb in it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, because there was somebody had owned it. That like whoever owned it wanted their privacy still or something.
Right. I'm thinking what they had to do was to get the correct 80s houses. They had to kind of spread out and find houses that hadn't been updated or still had that 80s, 70s,
like the wood
80s.
Wall paneling and all that stuff. Yeah, for sure. Man, that takes a lot of research and questions and, oh my Lord, trying to find out stuff. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot to it.
Yeah, very cool though. Very, very cool.
So that's part of my weekend. And New Year's was, I messed up.
Okay.
I got up. So what day was New Year's Day? Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, I've worked not much in the last 2 weeks, and I'm really confused.
Yeah. I get
You
it.
know, you think
We
about it. You've
start all
worked,
over today, though.
yeah, you've worked what 2 days since Christmas?
Since Christmas, I have worked 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
No, 3.
Oh, because you were all the way it
I
worked
worked
out for
Friday.
me. The way it worked out for me, the way my schedule is, I've worked 2 days since Christmas.
Man, that's
Before
hard
last
living
night.
right there.
I know. And anyway, get up. We get up at like 7 o'clock on New Year's Eve after look, we celebrated 3 different time zones.
Oh my gosh.
We celebrated Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
New York City, and Nashville. They wasn't in Louisiana. They wasn't in New Orleans this year. They were in Nashville for a Central Time Zone.
Oh, that's
so we
cool.
celebrated 3 freaking time zones of New Year's Eves. Get up at 7 o'clock the next day.
Yeah.
Why? Somebody wakes up. Everybody's like, we're sleeping late. Okay. Nope.
That's
So,
hilarious.
Let's go do so. I said, I need a hoodie. I want a Bass Pro Shops hoodie. Let's go to Bass Pro Shops.
Mm-hmm.
And I go in and I get ready and I come out and I'm like, and I just made the comment, new year, new car.
Mm-hmm.
So we began car shopping. I think she was already car shopping because she's like, here's a Bronco in Macon. Let's go see it.
Oh, she already kind of knew what she wanted.
And I'm like, hold on a minute. I got to thinking. One of my friends goes, how'd y'all end up shopping for Broncos?
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, I walked out of the bedroom fixing to go, and I said, new car, new year, new car. I didn't specify. It could have been race car. Could have been Hot Wheels car. Could have been
She
an
knew
RC
it was her car. Nope. Nope.
But here we are, car shopping now in 2025, 2026.
Yeah. You shouldn't have said new year, new car, dude. Is that foot and mouth? Is that what it feels like? Or are you excited about a new car? Are you kind of digging the Broncos? What's the deal?
I'm digging the Broncos. So here's a couple reasons to buy a new car.
Okay.
If you hadn't thought about it already.
Mm-hmm.
With the big beautiful bill, you can write off the interest from a new car loan.
Mm-hmm. I've heard about that.
So there's tax incentives. Plus, I just bought a house, so I've got 2 tax incentives now, and I've only got 1 kid left at home. So kind of got to leave some things. The Tiguan has been a very good car, but it's got 120,000 miles on it, and already
crazy.
No, 135 because I looked at it for trade-in value. So I'm like, I don't really want to deal with the heavy maintenance issue.
Yeah.
Because, once a Volkswagen gets over 150.
Oh, yeah, it gets expensive.
It gets expensive. This little stuff is expensive on those
They
things.
are expensive to repair and maintain, that's for sure.
So, looking at that stuff and the fact that our schedules are like they are and we both drive 20 miles to work.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some reasons to have a fresher car.
Sure.
Have that warranty.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to work on my own car, especially these new cars.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so new car, new year, new car.
So, and are you guys pretty much decided on the Bronco? Are you considering Expeditions or Explorers or any of that other stuff?
We're decided on Broncos. So we get down there to Macon and we look at the one. Thank God the dealership was closed.
Because you felt like you were buying a car that day, didn't you?
I didn't want to go through all that. I wanted a hoodie and a pair of jeans. That's all I wanted to do was get a hoodie and a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
nice.
I get my hoodie and my pair of jeans, but
good.
Regardless.
Look, I wanted to mention something I forgot to mention on the Christmas show real quick. You remember how I said like the worst Christmas gift I ever got was like ugly sweaters from my mom?
Yeah.
Guess what I got this year?
An ugly sweater from your mom.
Yes, it's it's a female cut.
Oh,
I put it
how
on,
how
and it's
nice.
like fitting super tight in my armpits and all that stuff. And like, Catherine looked at it on me, and it looked very feminine to begin with. And I put it on, and Catherine was like, "Something's missing from that sweater." I'm like, "Yeah, this feels weird." I took it right off, right? I didn't. So she puts it on, and it looks great on her. It turns out boobs are what was missing. It needed
Boobs. It
it needed boobs
it
in the
needed
sweater
boobs.
to make it look right. It
Uh,
was terrible, man. It's my mom is. You can always count on her for a for an ugly Christmas sweater, dude.
well, moms mean well.
Oh, I also wanted to shout out a couple of special listeners, Branson and Aaron. They came up from Florida to make the family Christmas, and so I just wanted to shout them out. And they are loyal listeners, so I wanted to tell them thank you very much for coming up. It was great to see them. Love you, mean it, that
Yeah.
type of thing.
Shout out.
Yeah, man.
So I got one more thing to talk about.
Okay,
on my
go
New
ahead.
Year's, my weekend review, and then we'll. So
Yeah.
I have a mantle in my house. You've seen it,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a plug on the back of the mantle. The plug wasn't working, so it's in the rock, in the mantle, and there's the plug, and everything kind of just fits and hides. Mary Beth got one of those Framio picture frames for Christmas, and she wanted to put it on the mantle,
Okay.
supposedly.
Okay.
So the plug wasn't working, so I go through all this to get the plug working. I had to take and fit the new. And then my great idea was, well, let's go ahead and get one with a USB port. So if you got something that needs power from USB, you
Sure.
got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're at Lowe's, we find one that's, oh, look, this one's black.
Mm-hmm.
It will blend in somewhat better than white.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a screwless cover.
Mm.
Well, that was a mistake. I had to end up fitting the cover because it's screwless, and so it has to have the room to snap on.
Yeah.
So I get all this done. I sit down in my chair, watching TV, and she goes, "If I put this picture frame right here, does it block the TV?" I'm like, "It absolutely does block the TV."
You can't even put it where you want it.
I just spent 4 hours fitting up this and figuring out, and I had the daggum, what do you call that thing? Voltage meter out, checking to make sure. I mean, I was scared, dude. I don't deal with 120.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a 12 volt guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a 12 volt guy all day long.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Yeah.
how am I not getting shocked? Trying to figure this out. I risked my life to install this new plug.
She don't deserve you, dude.
And now,
She don't
And
dang
that-
deserve you.
but guess where it's at this morning?
Where?
It's
Not on the mantle.
No, it's
No
on
way.
the mantle. It's back on the mantle.
It's gonna block your view of the TV. See, now she's gonna have you raise the TV.
Oh, no. Actually, we're lowering the little thing. We're getting the thing that it sets on, on above is going to Sierra's house because we can't keep furniture. We have to give it away to our children. So,
Dude, you're entering a different time in your life, man. Risking your life on electrical sockets and giving away furniture, man.
I
That's
almost died.
different stages in life, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
Different stages in
it
life.
was
You know-
freaking terrifying.
I think I told you, I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but we had grandma and great grandpa staying with us. And, grandpa, I love him. Great grandpa is 92 years old, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I absolutely love about having him around, dude, is that every meal you give him is like the best meal he's ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Well, to put it in context, this Joker's eating daggum Taco Bell on the reg.
Yeah. Every day. Every day he eats Taco Bell. Literally. Quite literally well, he doesn't go on Sundays. But every other day he goes.
You gotta keep the Lord's Day.
Yeah, dude. You gotta observe the Lord's Day.
We shall eat at Captain D's. On the
He
Lord's
does.
Day.
He eats a taco from Taco Bell every day. But every meal you feed this dude is the best meal he's ever had. Like, man, I started kind of poking at him a little bit, poking fun, but without him knowing, because every time he'd get done, he'd just be like, "Oh, that was a mighty fine meal. Oh, mighty fine meal." And it had me going, dude. It was so freaking funny. We took him out to Macintosh Reserve. I sent you a picture of him.
Yeah.
That Joker walked all the way down to the river and just wanted to put the foot, like the bottom of his boots, in the river. He wanted to be in the Chattahoochee a little bit. He just wanted to be able to say he's been in the Chattahoochee River. That's it. This guy, I love the way he lives, man. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, there's this one story I got to tell you about him.
Okay. Is he an Alan Jackson fan?
I don't think he even knows Alan Jackson, probably.
Okay, I was just wondering.
I'll ask him next time I talk to him. I'm going up there in April.
Way down yonder on Chattahoochee.
Yeah, that's right. I'll play that. I'll send him that song. No, we were out shopping. Catherine and I, we were out shopping, and we wound up buying a wall calendar, 2026 wall calendar, right?
Oh, nice.
It was of of a bunch of national parks.
Dude, did you get it at Walmart?
No, at Aldi, actually.
I just got a 2026 wall calendar of all the national parks to hang on the toolbox at work.
No way. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm going to love that one. Because that kind of makes up for this story. So listen to where the story goes. We got this awesome wall calendar for the house. Anyway, we get home from the store and we're unloading all the groceries and everything. And I said, "Hey," or Catherine, she picks up the wall calendar. She says, "Hey, Grandpa, look at this awesome calendar we found." And he says, "Oh, that's a mighty fine calendar. Thank you so much. I can't wait to use that when I get home." Me and Catherine just both looked at each other. We both looked back at him. I said, "You're welcome, Grandpa."
That's my calendar, Grandpa. You can't have my calendar.
I just said, "You're welcome, dude." He's 92. He thought we were giving him this awesome calendar.
I mean, if a 92-year-old wants a calendar, if he, dude,
it was so
have
funny,
we even
man.
started on the show notes?
No, not really, dude. Not really.
So you got an Indian motorcycle?
Oh yeah, I did. I got a So one of the things that Mom and Great Grandpa brought with them was a
bicycle. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's I think roughly the 30s, maybe 36-ish, 34, 35. Having trouble deciding exactly what year. But it was called a pedal motorcycle because what it used to have on it, it's a replica motorcycle, but it's actually a bicycle. And what it used to have on it, it's got like a fuel tank on there that doesn't do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's got the whole thing, and it's a miniature. It's made for children, not an adult bike. But it used to have, coming off of the chain guard, it had like a little cutout of a twin V engine.
Oh, cool.
And so it was called a pedal motorcycle because it looked like a legit motorcycle, but you had to pedal.
Dude, I know what we should do with this thing.
What should we do with this thing?
We should leave it unrestored.
Okay.
Fix the bearings, fix the tires,
mm-hmm.
and get one of those Whiz engine kits to put on it.
Oh, no way.
You know what I'm talking about?
Fast, dude.
Yeah, because it's already got a replica gas tank on it that looks like the Whiz kit's gas tank.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be kind of cool. I'm gonna look into that. Because it's a really neat piece to have, right? And I didn't really want to do too much to it because I feel like whenever I watch Antiques Roadshow, like those things always seem to be worth more money if they're left in original condition.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't want to do an injustice to this thing.
Well,
basically.
you wouldn't do any cutting.
Okay. All right. I can dig that then. I can dig that.
I think it all
No
clamps
cutting.
on. Yeah, so you wouldn't mess up with the integrity of the.
That would be so much fun, dude. But only like I mean, really a 7-year-old kind of starts pushing it as far as size goes on this thing. It's a small bike. It could support my weight, but like just trying to get my big old legs on there would be tough.
Yeah, well, this is a little 2-stroke engine kit. It's not called Whiz. It's called something else.
Huh.
But Switz, huh? I don't know. I'll send you a link. It's like
Okay.
you put
Yeah,
like
send
a
it to me.
49cc engine on it.
Oh, that would be awesome, dude.
It's a little 2-stroke. You can be like,
That would be so much fun, dude. That would be a lot of fun.
yeah.
That would be that's some cool plans for the old Indian though. This thing, it was actually made by Indian Motorcycle Company, which I just think is the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, that is very cool.
I know they made a bunch of different like replica bicycles and stuff like that, but this one is just so neat to me. And to think that Catherine's grandmother was riding it way back in the day just makes it even cooler, you know?
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Dude, I had have you seen a 1/4 pound hot dog?
Yeah.
I had a
Ain't
quarter
that
pound.
what they have at Costco?
Well, I think the one I had was from Sam's, but like
Okay.
it's this fat. It's a regular length hot dog,
Yeah.
but it is so fat. I had a 1/4 pound chili cheese dog this weekend, and
Oh, that sounds so good.
it just made my soul feel a little better.
I bet.
You know, it like warmed my soul up a little bit. A
What
quarter
about-
pound chili cheese dog does a number for the soul.
What about cheaper by the dozen too? What's going on with that?
So,
That's a random show note. I don't understand.
have you ever seen the Cheaper by the Dozen movies?
Is that what Ashton Kutcher?
He's in one of them. Yep.
Yeah,
Or maybe, but no, definitely only one of them. I
Okay.
think Cheaper by the Dozen 2 is the one he's in. So we watched both of them this weekend.
Yeah.
They're good, laugh out loud kind of family movies, right? Steve Martin is hilarious. He's classic comedy.
Yeah.
I
mean, he's
it was good. And then the number 2 had the American Pie dad as well, and they're like in this big competition with each other between their
I
families.
think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a great movie. There's nothing wrong with that movie. Dude, your boy here, I'm sitting on the couch watching this movie, and at the end, his kids, Steve Martin's kids, wound up giving him some like award. And they're like, I don't know, they're talking to him and they're like, thanks for showing us, thanks for not giving us a way to be the perfect dad, but you found a million ways to be a really good dad. And your boy, I just start crying, man. I had tears dripping off my nose, dude, from a silly one line in Cheaper by the Dozen 2 that was probably delivered by Hilary Duff or something like that, like, or maybe the girl from Coyote Ugly. I don't know. But yeah, how silly is it? I'm sitting here at 37 years old crying at a Cheaper by the Dozen movie.
It happens sometimes.
That's what I find myself doing on a Friday night. That's me, dude. That's my life.
Sorry, I didn't mean to break the news.
Was that the reaction video?
It was something else I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
But, sorry about that, folks.
Dude, it's been a wild weekend for me, man. The last thing I wanted to talk about, this is crazy. Have you ever had ringworm, Chucker?
Not that I'm aware of.
Do you know what ringworm is?
Yeah, it's just a little circle under your skin.
Yeah, it's like a fungus that people get.
Yeah.
Can come from like soil or dogs or.
Yeah.
I got it, dude.
Awesome. Are you
I got
putting the cream on it?
Yeah, I've been putting cream on it. It's looking way better already.
It makes it pull out.
Oh, really?
I think. I don't know.
Oh, weird.
I'm just making this up.
Well, yeah. So I gave it to my wife. She don't ask me how, but I had it on my shin, and she got it on her arm.
Okay, look. I don't want it.
Dude. Just don't let me go kicking you anytime soon.
So just wear
I got
gloves
the ringworm, brother. Came down with a case of the ringworm.
Work or something. I don't want it. Oh man. Well, let's take a break right here.
All right.
Process the ringworm, and we'll be back, folks.
Sorry for the interruption in the episode, but we'd like to take this moment to advertise for Eileen Ayers at movingcoweta.com for all your realty needs in and around the Coweta County area. Make sure you visit movingcoweta.com. That's Eileen Ayers.
Yeah, check that out, folks. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Charlie Austin Ford Racing, Speed U, Synergy Speed Lab, Wynn's Pharmacy, Mickey Scott's Barbershop, Trinity Fleet Services, Daytona 1, Da Vinci's Pizza, Parker Lanes, Ember and Oak, Cigar Lounge, Exterior Traditions, and Devotee Baptist Church. Go check those guys out.
That's a list right there, my guy.
Man, I tell you what, we got a lot of sponsors that help us out, and that's no particular order.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that so many people have gotten involved in sponsoring Charlie and trying to help him out and help him achieve his goals. That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to help us out achieve our goals, you can like and subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Leave reviews, leave comments, whatever you can. Share the show. It helps us out.
Just hit the like button, guys. Just hit the like button.
Also, find us on Facebook. Hey, go buy some merch. You got the COR merch.
Yeah.
You got the Last Night's Coffee merch.
Yeah.
You got the SVK Racing Apparel page on TeePublic carries all of our merchandise that we have out right now.
That is teepublic.com. TeePublic.com.
Yep. Or you can just go to our Facebook page and find link there. All right. You ready?
Yeah, I guess so. Me and my ringworm, dude.
All right. All three of us are back. Did you name the ringworm?
No, but I was just thinking of names. Alfred sounds pretty good.
That's the perfect ringworm name.
Yeah, Alfred.
Does it give you any superpower? Did you get it in the Upside Down?
Maybe
I
did.
feel like the Upside Down would be a place to get ringworm.
Yeah, man. All them kids that got in there,
yeah, they all got. I hate to bust y'all's bubble, but even if we don't get a second finale,
yeah,
they all got cancer and died.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Look, especially bald-headed dude and Hopper. They
Murray.
were up there. Murray was up there with that stuff for a long time.
He is by far one of the best comic relief characters I've seen in a series in a while.
Whatever he is in, he plays the same guy.
Yes. Yeah, a ridiculous Russian dude, basically.
Yeah, let's bring Murray in.
Well, he plays like a fake Russian guy in Stranger Things for a little while, which is funny.
Anything he's in, he is this same character.
I feel like he's always Murray too. Like that's always his name.
Kind of like Hector.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of Hector. Speaking of Hector.
Yeah.
We went and abducted for better. We took out a president.
Yeah, essentially, we went and dethroned the president of Venezuela.
I mean, we just went down there and picked his butt up, dude.
Yeah. Apparently, it was quite the show of force, from what I've heard.
No major invasion.
Yeah.
No forever war. We just went in there and got it. Just, hey, you going with us?
Yeah, and his wife. Took him and his wife. And and then The president says, we're just going to run Venezuela.
Yeah. I hope, the guy's been wanting a meeting with Trump. He's like, I want to meet with Trump.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping that Trump walks into this room where they've got him at and is like, so you wanted to meet with me?
Yeah. So you wanted to meet.
But guess where you didn't read about that at in print?
Where?
The AJC.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. No, you're definitely not going to nowadays. It's out of print, my friend. There will no longer be a printed version.
No longer.
Of the AJC. How do you feel about that, Chucker?
I have one question. I've been done with AJC for a long time after they retired one of my favorite sports writers. But where do you get your coupons at now?
Ooh, our Sunday coupons. Where are you going to go for those?
Yeah, that's a question I have.
Or are you going to have to go get all the e-coupons now? Like you're going to have to download them online?
They just changed the economy.
They did, right?
Right. By doing that, they have changed the economy because you can't get you can't get print coupons anymore to go clip. What are all these house moms going to do?
Does anybody clip coupons anymore?
I've never done it.
I mean, I have never done it either.
I've tried. It's too much work to save 10 cents. Like when you go through and you figure the out, like you're making negative $10 an hour.
Oh, coupons. Yeah. By the time you figure out how much effort and time you've spent putting all of these coupons together, that's a disaster.
Yeah, you made negative $10 an hour.
Like, I mean, if you're a housewife who sits around and does nothing all day long.
Oh, just saying. Shots fired. All right, with that, folks, we're going to move on to hit that music, John.
Oh yeah.
It's the Red Dirt Rundown, folks. We are here, dude. It has been the 2026 racing season is upon us.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this the official kickoff right here? Was this the official kickoff?
I feel like it was because, I mean, this is just so the Tulsa Shootout actually started on the 30th.
Okay.
And went through the new year. They celebrated the new year there.
That's awesome.
So I had to go through and make show notes because we had the Tulsa Shootout. Have you watched any highlights?
I have not, man.
Because I know you had gotten on them last week.
Yeah, I needed to go in and watch them before the show, but I didn't.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and throw our meme of the week up.
All right.
Throw that up there.
All right. Is that the first one? I think it's the first one.
Yes, that's the first one.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, my goodness.
Official flip count for the Tulsa Shootout is 179.
Dude, that's unreal. So tell me, is there like a designated dude who just goes out there? Like, is there a like a Ukrainian dude? I flip car who just goes out there and flips it over. Like, is there a designated dude who's just like an ox?
No, they usually use about 3 roughnecks from Oklahoma.
Oh, okay, that makes sense too.
Yeah,
that makes sense. A little more on the scrawny side, but super ingenuitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they use local talent for that.
Yeah, they hire local talent for that. That's awesome.
Maybe they have a Ukrainian guy with a little clicker.
Oh yeah.
That every time one flips, he says click.
He's keeping count.
But so the race, so the Tulsa Shootout we talked about last week. It's a long race. They run qualifiers Friday, Saturday night. They run their features. Mm-hmm. All right, now, not without controversy.
Oh, of course.
So we're gonna hit some. We're gonna. How do we want to do? Okay, so
we didn't read this out loud, by the way. Do you want me to read the meme out loud and leave it, or just leave it up?
179 flip counts.
Yes, 179 flip counts. That's nuts.
Yeah. So, brought to you by Ebox Springs.
Do you want me to take it down now?
Yeah, you can take it down now. All right. So, we're back.
And we're back.
All right. So, there's 6 classes. We're just going to hit the winners. Non-winged outlaw Jonathan Beeson won.
Mm-hmm.
Winged outlaw Danson Persley. Daison.
Okay.
Dancy Persley won.
Okay.
Non-winged stock Cullen Hutchinson won. A-class. Here's where the controversy kicks in.
All right. Controversy. Let's hear it.
All right. So, at the drop of the flag, Jet Yantis was declared the winner. Because
Okay.
he crossed the finish line first. Young kid, probably about 13.
Mm-hmm.
Young kid. He gets up there and he does his interview, and he's like, man, I knew we had something special with this car when we unloaded. It was a great car. Yeah, he had something special, all right.
Uh-oh. What did the boy do? He cheated. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Is he one of them?
Yeah. Well, there's some things that you can cheat, and there's some things that's just blatant.
Yeah.
So the issues discovered in post-race tech was illegal headwork. He ported the valve bowls, so like when you take a valve out, that little area in there.
Yep.
Worked on that. They give you a 1/4 inch tolerance that you can blend. He went past the 1/4 inch. Epoxy in the cylinder head. So instead of porting and polishing it, they put epoxy in there to kind of clean up the air going through.
Mm-hmm.
And ceramic bearings in the transmission, which that's worth a whole lot. That's probably worth more horsepower than the other two things that he did.
I got you. So that's where the blatancy really comes into play.
Yeah. Now, probably somebody. Usually, when you that's going pretty deep.
Yeah.
But Frank Flood, Flud, Flud, ended up being declared winner of that and got his golden driller.
Okay.
I think that's his 6th golden driller. That's the trophy.
Now, let me ask you, Chuck, real quick before you move on from that.
Okay.
Why did something have to be brought to the judge's attention or to officials' attention for them to take apart his transmission and find out that he has ceramic bearings and find out that he epoxied the heads and ported them or is this common inspection procedure?
Some races, they will pull the engine and tear it down. He might have got protested.
Okay.
Or somebody might have put a little bug in the official's ear and they decided to tear it down. Okay. There's several ways that could have happened.
Okay.
Usually, I prefer the just keep your mouth shut and get faster method.
Sure.
Because you get that whole deal started where you start protesting people, then they're going to protest you next week, and then blah, 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 and then it never ends.
Yeah. Now, do you say anything to him in the pits or anything? Like, do you make sly comments? Like, I know, hey, I know what you got going on over there.
No. You play poker.
Okay.
You got to keep a good poker face in the pits. You don't.
I got you.
For God's sakes, don't tell your kid what you got.
Because they'll rat on you, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if there's something questionable on your car, you don't say it to your 13-year-old kid.
Did you find out the hard way?
No, I just know.
Yeah. Did your 13-year-old spill the beans on anything that you and Dad had cut, a little corner on the old race car?
We can't talk about that kind of stuff on here.
What about on the hot shot? You're not in that anymore. Because that's about when he was 13, 14 years old racing that.
That car.
Or did you ever not tell him or
for what that car was, it was quick. We'll just put it that way. It was not a race winning car, but for what it was quick. That's all I'm going. There was another Camry like it, and they couldn't hang.
Yeah.
So out of the Camrys, it was the fastest, and that's all. It handled the best, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah. Are we ready to move on to the reaction video here, or do we got more from the Tulsa shootout?
We still got more classes. We got the restricted class, Braxton Fisk. It's a long name. I'm not even going to spell it.
Go ahead.
Braxton won it. Junior sprints, Jax Whitmer won it, and that concludes that. Now, we also had the Ice Bowl in Talladega.
Okay.
So, the Ice Bowl, or as Charlie calls it, the Mud Bowl, because it always rains, and you're just basically just standing in mud all weekend.
Yeah.
Fort Payne, Alabama's Sam Seabright won the dirt super late models. Mm-hmm. And this is the race that kicks off the racing season in Southeast.
I got you. This is like the actual dirt track racing that we keep up with most of the year. Yeah.
Yep.
Or I'm going to try to keep up with. You do.
Try to keep up with. And then go to the Cruza dirt late models, which is a national regional. They got kind of like this winter thing going on where they run all these races and as kind of part of Speed Weeks.
Okay.
Michael Page won that one. So
okay.
There was also other classes, but man, you start going down the list and it's just like God,
Michael Page. I feel like I recognize that name.
I think you got a Michael Page shirt.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of stuff, man.
There's a lot of mixed emotions when you mention the name Michael Page. Usually Sam Seawright, nobody bats an eye at. Good driver, but man, there's all kinds of opinions on Page.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was from what I saw, it was on Cruza streaming app, so I don't have that one currently. So I didn't get to watch any of it, but they tore some cars up like they always do at the Ice Bowl. It rained.
Yeah.
And people had a good time.
Oh, so right on.
Now we still got our glossary.
Oh, that's right.
We got to teach you and Fred and whoever else.
Yeah. Shout out.
So we're on T this week, and there's like a ton of T's.
All right.
The greatest show
on dirt. The
greatest show on dirt. The best dirt track racing in the world of Outlaws. It's been dubbed the greatest show on dirt.
Okay.
The Cushion.
The Cushion.
We talked about the Cushion last week. You can check out that video where they were banging off the Cushion. The Cushion cost Larson a win.
Yes.
Because he was this past weekend because he was dead set on running the Cushion, and that was not the fast way around. They're coming through wide to the checkered. That means it's going to be a wild finish. It's the best kind.
Right. 3 wide to the finish, man. We all like that.
3 and 4 wide. There's 3 or 4 cars battling for the same spot, position. Right. Tight, pushing, parentheses, understeer. Now.
Okay. That's where we're going to get technical. Here's our technical term for the week.
All right. So you go into a corner, and the front of the car pushes out.
Right.
That means your car's tight.
Okay.
You're not flowing the corner right.
Yeah.
When a car is tight versus loose, you hit the wall with the front wheels.
Okay. When it's loose, the back end is coming around on you.
Right. So you've gone across snow and you've turned your wheels and nothing happens.
Right.
That's pushing.
Yes.
So there's a couple different ways that you can adjust that. Sometimes it's driver entry. You need to adjust the driver. Sometimes the easiest way to get a push out of the car is adjust the driver and not the car. Especially if you got a solid setup under the car. You can back off your corner entry a little bit, and fix that and pick up the throttle in a different spot. That's my favorite way to fix a push.
Interesting.
Now you can change.
So it's more about like finding the apex or like knowing when to let off and push into the curve.
You can adjust your brake bias. That's something the driver can do during a race if he's a little tight. And there's different degrees of tight. There's pushing like a dump truck.
Shout them out.
There's usually if it's pushing that much, you have to make
some
adjustment. You have an issue. You gotta go check your stagger, check your right front spring,
things
like that. But yeah, that's the tease.
Gotcha. So that's interesting. Okay, so usually the fix for a push is the driver, unless it's pushing like a dump truck. Unless it's like ooh, this one I can't even handle, boss. Like we're headed straight for the wall. Like,
and see, that's the thing about dirt track racing versus asphalt. Now, if you got to push an asphalt, you most likely have to go in there and do some things.
Because you're sticking to the same exact line every time, you can't really adjust the driver near as much in an asphalt race.
If you got on a dirt car, if you're pushing, maybe you need to move up the track and flow the corner a little bit different. Or maybe you need to move down the track and dive it off in there so it'll bring the back end around. A lot of times, too, you can watch. I like to watch, when I'm watching a car on the track, try to figure out what it's doing. I watch the front wheels because I can see from the driver input of the front wheels where they're pointed, what is going on.
Right.
Whether
That
a
makes
car's
sense.
tight or loose or whatever. And a lot of times Charlie will be tight just because he's running it in too much. So, yeah.
I gotcha. So that would kind of push him up the track a little bit.
Yep. Oh, and a Charlie Oxenford racing update.
Yeah.
The engine is in Betty.
Hey-o. All right. So you got it pulled out of the blue car and you've got it set in the black car.
Yep.
Right on, man. Right on. How do you feel about, or the white car, really? But how do you feel about that?
I'm pretty excited right now.
Yeah.
We're waiting on our carburetor to come back home.
Okay.
It's off getting some things.
Okay. And you've already got a transmission for it?
Yeah, all that come with the car.
Nice.
And Charlie went through and set his bars where they needed to be set and complained about some stuff. And it's really been fun working with him this weekend because he's learned so much at Clint's in the short time he's been there. That he's just out there doing his thing and I'm doing my thing and Dad's just kind of bouncing around between us. And
yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. I love that he's growing and learning, and that's just gonna increase his potential there on the track, man. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. So if you want to throw that reaction video up, we'll wrap the show up, man.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Throwing it up here at the stage.
Who was that? 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 I was not funny. Who was that?
That's great. That's great.
What was that? What was that?
That was a big old fart, folks. And we are not above fart humor on last night's golf with Chuck and Jon.
No, we are not, especially not towards siblings and such. That is just hilarious. God, I love that. I love that. I love a good fart joke, man. That's so funny.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, that wraps our show up. And we want you to remember, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. See you.